In the following scene from the 1980 horror film The Shining, director Stanley Kubrick combines the main character Jack's quirky lines and facial expressions with sharp, high-pitched music, abrupt cuts to close-ups, and multiple cuts between the two characters to make Jack's mannerisms, which would otherwise seem comical, particularly terrifying and unsettling. For example, here, as Jack smiles up at Wendy, Kubrick inserts two intense drops in the music. This suggests that this smile is not a friendly one, but instead is one loaded with menace. As Jack approaches Wendy, we note again the role that prickly background music plays in making Jack seem threatening as he strolls towards Wendy and delivers his lines. From here, Kubrick infuses an element of supernatural horror into the scene by cutting to a close-up of Danny's face and then to the following image of the hotel lobby being flooded with blood. This cut suggests that we have more to fear than just Jack's hostile attitude. The look of terror in Danny's eyes and the waves of blood symbolize the powerful influence the hotel's evil spirits have over Jack. When Kubrick cuts back to the confrontation, Jack's lines and expressions seem even more threatening, because we know that Jack's insanity presents a significant threat to his family. Take the following line for example. Jack mocks Wendy by using a sing-song voice and quirky expressions. However, given the sinister background music and previous cut to Danny and the blood, these expressions do not seem funny, but on the contrary, seem especially terrifying. Listen to Jack's next line. Jack delivers this line using a fairly normal tone of voice. However, we still feel threatened by it given the previous scene and sinister background music. Kubrick makes the audience feel further threatened by Jack through multiple cuts between Jack and Wendy. These cuts allow us to get in the mind of each character. The close-up of Jack's face puts us in Wendy's position, making us feel as if we are the one receiving Jack's rage and being dangerously backed into a corner. The horrified expression we see on Wendy's face as Jack backs her up the stairs helps us gain a better sense of the distress her husband is causing her. Through Wendy's facial expression, it is evident that her husband's abuse and the months of living alone in the isolated hotel have put her on the verge of a mental breakdown. Kubrick's cutting to close-ups of each character's face makes us frightened when we see the insanity on Jack's face, and nervous when we see the agony on Wendy's face.
You've had your whole fucking life to think things over.
As the scene concludes, Jack's rage subsides, and his voice returns to its disturbingly cheerful tone we saw at the beginning of the scene. Note the following lines Jack delivers. In these lines, Jack reveals his intentions to brutally murder Wendy. And the smile on his face, his sarcastically cheerful tone, and his teasing hand gestures make the audience even more terrified because they indicate Jack's true insanity. Kubrick effectively uses music and cutting techniques throughout the entire scene to transform Jack's facial expressions from comical to disturbing, creating a terrifying prelude to the climax of The Shining.